Where are we now? We're probably uh, just over a month from Mr. Trump's America. So here we go. First, we got his uh, promise of deporting illegal immigrants. And where are we now? Okay, we have 11 million illegal immigrants. And so far as I know, on a daily basis, 300, 400. So you're talking of about a month, 3,000 individuals. Remember, 11 million. Do you think uh, it is possible? To, it's impossible. So get real. Those who wants to stay, those who have parents, those who have established themselves, and those who have houses, jobs, families, they're not going away. They're getting money, they're getting benefits. And even if Trump now is saying cut the aid to illegal immigrants, which I agree on that one. I agree on the deportation of illegal immigrants, especially those who are criminals. Get rid of them. I agree with him. But for those who are legal immigrants or have been here forever, and due to technicalities, they cannot, say, for example, apply for a passport. The guy's born in America. The guy served the country, went to school, had families, grandparents, and retired. And you're not granting citizenship. And well, I saw one guy from Houston. He said he was been here about 64 years old, and he tried to apply for his social benefits. And he was denied his benefits, like $1,600. He was denied because he was not a U.S. citizen, because he was, say, illegal immigrant or something. But he was born here. He was born in America. He went to school in America, served in the army, have a social security number, and yet denied citizenship. And we have, of course, people who have been here forever, like an adoptee, and they forgot to do some things on the paperwork and the technicality of it. That even if they have uh, started, they don't know anything of their home country because they started their lives technically 3-month old baby or 1 year old baby started their lives in America, and now they're 16 or 18 years old, and they're saying that, hey, you are not a U.S. citizen. You gotta go. Those are kind of gray areas of deportations. Most of the deportees are those who are on the fringes of society, like getting aid from the government, getting housing, getting health care, um, because they have this, what do you call that, temporary, for asylum, temporary reprieve, so that the paperwork can be done. I don't know the term for that, but those are the people who needs to go. They came in illegally, so they have to go and apply from their country, do what the rest of the people are are doing, do it legally. S- some people waited like years legally, patiently. Some people have died waiting for it to get the visa number, interview, and supposedly visa issued to them, but eh, that's a very okay. Here's a story. I came to America legally, do the paperwork and everything. I submitted everything and I became a U.S. citizen some years back, 30 years back. I earned a living and now I'm retired. I'm getting Social Security. I have my passport. Well, I'm okay because I did follow what the United States of America asked me to do from USCIS, NVE, and to become a U.S. citizen, to, to legally land in this country. So I'll have no problem with that. I don't think I have a question of legality because I came in, my paperwork were in order, submitted everything, my birth certificate and all that. Then I had a medical exam, I passed it. I had an interview, I passed it, and I had a visa um, issued to me. I came to America within the legal time frame of that visa validity. I waited patiently for my green card, Social Security. I got all of it, and I got my driver's license. Took jobs I had all these years, and then when I got married because my wife was U.S. citizen anyway, and everything was done in order. Applied for my passport, no problem because everything was in order. That I believe everybody should follow. Go back to your country, apply for a visa to United States, and then wait for your visa to be approved, even if it's for asylum or whatever. Do it that way. And when you do it that way, come to America, enter America, you have the legal right to stay in America. And you don't need to, uh, hire an attorney or go to or Catholic charities or the Migration Center of America or for help. So that's one thing that I really liked about Trump. He promised that, although I don't think he would be able to get everybody out illegal, everybody illegals out of the country, but at least there is a semblance of work to be done to get rid of those illegal immigrants. And now the border, instead of 3,000 a month, they're saying there's only about 900, 800, or 700 people coming in. Last month alone, when it was the lowest number of illegal immigrants entering illegally to the United States was last month. So that's a good thing for me. Now the bad thing is the tariff. I don't think that was a good idea because in the long run, it goes to this consumer, to me, you, or anybody who goes to buy a car, buy, say, a toothbrush, or say a TV and all that kind of stuff that are made in abroad. When they come in, they get the tariff 25, 35. Now, United States is getting about 35% tariff. They added 10%, so it's now 35% tariff to Chinese goods. Canada 25 suspended for the moment. Mexico is 25%. And guess what? When it boils down, I am an importer or uh, exporter, or I get products going out and products coming in. Going out, I have no problem, but when it comes in, I will have to pay the tariff of for 25% for a product that comes into America. It's not the original person who's going to pay for the tariff. It's a it's the uh, product going out. I don't pay any tariff. Oh, I pay the tariff of whatever. Say China imposed 25 on my product. I will be paying for that. Their product, they will be paying for that, and then China comes in, 25% tariff. Then it passes on to the importers and all that, and then when it comes to them, they will add that uh, um, uh, tariff, and then how do they add that? Pass it on to me. So $50 uh, $50 uh, fan will now cost me around $60. They'll add 10 more dollars to that. So we suffer. That's the short term deal. The long term is that everything equalizes on that one. Who benefits from all this tariff? What do you think? The big people like Musk, like Google, like anybody who has billions of dollars who import, export these products, they are the ones making money because that's an added price to the product. And these rich people will get richer, and us who are struggling to buy this stuff will now be what? Will now be suffering from the increased prices that we will normally see. And that's the other thing. When it comes to the DOE, Department of Government Efficiency, yeah, oversight government efficiency, that's not good. To save $25 billion from that deal and then lose hundreds of thousands of jobs, that does not equate to progress. What it does, it create more chaos for the job seekers, for the people who have already been established in their jobs. And I agree there are some redundant jobs that the government have or the government maybe not necessary. Like for example, in some industries, this is a private industry, but it goes well uh, to the government. Say for example, this guy, I know this guy, and he works for an airline. You don't see this guy. What he does is just he's supposed to inspect the fire retardant abilities of your seat on the aircraft. He does that year round. He goes around checking. He goes from place to place, checking the aircraft seat to see if it's burnt or something. I think that is a very ridiculous job, raking in like $80,000 a year, traveling all over the airline system and just checking for that. Go to a manufacturer, see what they have tested. They only test that once a year. So get rid of that job and get somebody to go to uh, the manufacturing uh, company and test it one time. That would be better, I think. So if you translate that to the federal jobs that we're talking about, get rid of all of this redundant, you know, jobs that they have that are not necessary, but retain the necessary jobs, or even jack them up, like your airport uh, control tower employees. You need more than that, than than anything else. And so I have three things that I have observed about the government: the deportation, which is not going as fast as we would like that to be, and the 11 million will not be. I think, to be honest, it would be a good. It would be statistically, by what everything is going on. Uh, I should think that maybe a good 300,000 in 1 year out of the 11 million will be gone. At the rate things are going on, 300, 400, 140 a day, it's not going to happen. Now, the second thing is that, the tariff is only good, and I mean good, for the rich business people, the capitalists, all that. They'll rake in the money. For us, the consumer, and we won't get anything at all from that. We will not benefit from that at all. Then the third thing about government efficiency is that, sure, there are agencies in government, federal government, that needs to overhaul the employees that they have, and relationships with other governments. Uh, I don't know what they're doing with the Ukraine and Russia. See, Mr. Trump has a fascination of dictators, and Putin happens to be one. So, so who benefits from that? Putin, because Mr. Trump is obviously siding to Russia, and they staying away from Ukraine, which is politically it's not sound, but this is the Trump era. He can do whatever he wants. Well, anyway, I should end this short conversation with you folks, and I'll see you next time. I'll do something else. Okay, thank you.